Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Let's get going with a beautiful day.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun.
Come on in.
'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. We got plenty of time. Begin it easy, won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Kathy Ann. Oh, I guess we don't play again. All right, we'll let it play again. Maybe people will wake up by then. With all the sleepy heads in the
So you're
morning.
in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry,
Jennifer,
you're
good
missing the
morning.
point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. We got plenty of time. Begin it easy, won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Julie Kiss. Hello. Oh, good morning, Pocky and baby Gruff. Don't want to leave you out. Where the heck is everybody? It's Tuesday. You should be wide awake and ready to greet the day. Let's do just that. Let's greet the day with the normal way that we do it, going into our hearts, doing the heart brain, hand on the heart, and slow down the breathing. Add in the love. joy, compassion, excitement about being with each other this morning. Just let your heart and your brain talk. Listen in on the conversation and see what's being said. What affirmations are you hearing? Are you hearing something good? I am hearing, I am worthy. I am deserving of all good things. I am grateful for this day. Let's do some I ams with gratitude. I am grateful to live in this world at this time. I'm here for such a time as this. I'm grateful for each one of you that has gathered here together. I'm grateful for the life I'm living. I'm grateful for the good times and the bad times. I am grateful for lessons learned. What's your gratitude this morning? Blue, it's Dolly Day. I'm so glad you get to be with Dolly. Please give that sweet one some love. Deirdre, I'm grateful to be a pea in a love pod for peace. Yes, ma'am. I love that. Good morning, Andrea. So what are your grateful I ams this morning? Let's get some rolling in here. I don't know where everybody's at. My goodness, is there another meeting I didn't know about? Maybe I should go off and come back on again. Good morning to everybody just finding us. We're doing some gratitude I ams this morning. And I am so grateful that you're here, each and every one of you. Welcome in to the family. Okay. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. Anybody else have an I am? I'm going to shuffle the Kuan Yins until I see some I am start rolling in, and then I'll pick a Kuan Yin card. Julie Kiss, I am healthy and happy. Well, that's something to be grateful for now, isn't it? That's a great gratitude I am. Blue, I am grateful I got some sleep last night. Well, I'm grateful you did too, because I didn't. I think I maybe slept 2 hours, and I had just fallen asleep finally. And I woke up and I thought I had overslept. So I looked at the clock. I'd only been asleep less than an hour, and I woke back up again. So yeah, there was definitely something interrupting the sleep last night. All right, so let's see. Oh, you too. All right. I don't know what that was, but there was definitely something powerful that wanted me awake. First I couldn't fall asleep, and then when I finally did, I jerked back awake again. Kathy Hand, I am grateful that I am confident in my job. I am ready for this busy but short-staffed day. I am grateful that I am a reliable and flexible laboratory technician. Well, we are so grateful to you, Kathy, for doing your job and for the important work that you do. All right, let's see what Kuan Yin has for us this morning. Are we ready for Kuan Yin? We are missing so many of our family. So let's just call them all in with your energy. Just think of somebody and see if you can call them in here to say good morning to them, to wrap our arms of love around them. Oh, your cat George woke you up this morning. Yeah, if I had a cat, it probably would have been all over me because I was awake all night. Oh, Lulu, hi, sweet one. It is an important message. Let's get to it. Enter the Jade Temple. Kuan Yin in her temple of peaceful jade, causes all conflict to elevate to a higher peaceful resolution. A resolution and healing of any situation that is concerning you is already underway. You are being asked to begin to feel the relief of that resolution now, so you can more readily melt into the divine solution and blessing of peace from beloved Kuan Yin. I love that. It's all about the peace. So Thump woke you up at 2:30, Deirdre, and Kathy had crazy loud thunderstorms. So what is going on? What's the stirring that's happening? Because I feel it. I feel like something is really just like a pot, a big pot that you're having to constantly stir, or it's going to stick to the bottom. That's what it feels like. Like, oh, we're just really going through something right now that's sticky. I don't know what that is. Anybody have any clue what the stickiness is? And this message is to Kuan Yin, causes all conflict to elevate to a higher peaceful resolution. So it sounds like the conflict is that sticky stuff at the bottom of the pan. You know, when you're cooking a pot of something and you have to keep stirring it so that it doesn't start coagulating at the bottom and get all yucky in the pot. That's what it feels like. Like, oh, we just need to constantly lift that vibration. We need to constantly be aware of the movement so that we can move our energy instead of it becoming stagnant. And I think maybe that's it. Maybe that's why we couldn't sleep, because we were aware that we couldn't be stagnant with the energy. We had to keep it moving so that we could elevate it up to the top and go with that high vibration. I think that's what Kuan Yin's really giving us here in this message. Good morning, Kathleen. Good to have you here. And Jennifer, I am grateful I woke up this morning. Well, I think so too, Jennifer. I'm so grateful that you woke up this morning. And Deirdre, I think things are coming to a head between the fear and love conflict. It sounds like that's what it is. You know, fear would be the heavy vibration because love is not heavy. Love is a light energy that helps us know our magnificence, that gives us our wings to fly. So you're right. The fear would be what falls down to the bottom of the pot as it cooks. And so when we stir that, it's to break it up. It's to say, no, you're not going to take over. You're not going to ruin my energy. You're not going to come into my energy field and make anything feel heavy. So it feels like there's a resolution, like Kuan Yin said, but it also feels like it's a knowingness for us to keep our energy moving, to keep moving to that higher vibration, up, 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 as Marietta says to us, to help us to get to that place that's just pure light. And we all can see it, we all can sense it and feel it, but do we heed it? Do we always say, oh, there's the light, I need to be over there. I don't need to be stuck over here where things are just boiling hot and there's so much conflict and there's so much drama. You know, when we get caught up in the drama, we can't see anything else. We can't see the light. All we see are the events. We just see the drama itself, stirring and stirring, and we get messy when we get into the drama. So we feel yucky because our body feels heavy, our spirit feels heavy. But if we step out of that and into the light, we feel like we can take on the world because we can float up above whatever that is, all that crud that's down on the bottom. We're floating up above it. And Kathy says, thank you, Kuan Yin, bringing a peaceful resolution with conflict between father and son. Awesome. Blue, ascension symptoms hitting the whole planet. And we are aware of our job in raising the expanding vibration. Yeah, we are aware. And that's the thing, is when we have the awareness and we know what to do, we do know what to do. We can't claim ignorance. We can't say, oh, I'm just stuck. I don't know how to get out of this. My feet are stuck in all that contrast and all that drama and all that trauma. And so we can't claim ignorance anymore. The veil is thin enough that nothing is hiding. We see right through everything. It's all transparent. So anytime that someone in your life is claiming ignorance, don't buy it. It's like, no, you know what to do. You know that drama that's going on, that you're constantly immersed in, the news and the regurgitation of things over and over and over and over again. That's not the reality. That's the illusion. That's the stuff that keeps you stuck down to the bottom and keeps your spirit feeling heavy. No, it's time for all of us to wise up and to just be who we are and be the love and the light that we are. Ricky, good morning, good morning. Do we have a Hope sighting? I don't see Hope, but I see her name. Blue, is she here with us? Because I'm not seeing any message from her, but Hope, if you are listening, we love you so much. I've been sending you messages of love and lots of healing. So I hope you're watching. And Blue says, I think of you all the time, Hope. The girls sing kissy faces and waggle butts of joy. Yeah, she hasn't made a comment, I guess, so I don't know that she's there. But I really hope that she is, and hope that that this message is getting through. Because yes, we love our Hope so much, and have really had a lot of deep prayers for you, Hope, if you are watching. All right, so any other gratitude this morning? Any other I ams that you want to share, or positive energy that's going on in your life, so we can all get into that? All right, why am I not seeing Hope? Everybody else is seeing her but me? That's just not right. I want to see our Hope too, because Kathleen is sending Hope and Zena so much love. Yes, I am just going to intend that she is here, even though I don't see her, and just love on our Hope, because I certainly do lift you very high. All right, well, I don't know what's going on today. This is such a weird day. We normally have twice as many people. We're missing a lot of people on here today. So let's just send love their way. Just send love to all those that we are not seeing, and pray that everything is okay in their world, and that that they're feeling the love that we send out, because we certainly do send it out every day to each other. So any more gratitude, go ahead and put it in the comments. You don't see Hope either. I know. I don't know. I didn't know where she is. She's the invisible Hope today. Some people are seeing you, Hope, but most of us are not. So I don't know where she's at. But anyway, I'm just going to intend that she's here. Let's do that. And let's love on her and wrap our arms of love around her. So anybody else have positive to share? Do you have anything good that's going on in your life that you want to share with us that we can celebrate? You only see that she is watching. Yeah, I can't. The only time I see that somebody's here is if you say something, if you put in a comment, and then I know that you're here. Oh, thank you, Deirdre. Sending hope, love, light, healing, and hugs. Absolutely. Prachetta, namaste. Good morning to you. I'm so glad you're here. So, what's going on? There's a lot going on in the world, a lot of that drama stuff. And I know we can get caught up in the drama if we want. I choose not to. I choose to just send healing from a distance for any of the traumas, the tragedies, the dramas that's going on. I don't need to know all the details. I really don't. I know that there's stuff going on. I also know that my plans are going to have to change and shift a little bit because I'm not able to go into Yellowstone right now. That was the next part of the journey. I was going to go to see Old Faithful at Yellowstone National Park. But for those of you who don't know, there's flooding in Wyoming right now. And they have closed down Yellowstone because you can't get in there for the flooding. And there's even houses that were affected by the floods, and some of them were floating down the river. So let's pray for that area of the world that I was supposed to go to. And see, if I had left here over the weekend, which is one of the thoughts I had, I would have been caught up in the middle of all that. The angels know. They always know how to keep me safe. And they know when I'm supposed to stay somewhere longer than I think I should be there. But they kept me out of that disaster, that possible disaster, and the flooding that's going on. So let's please pray for the flooding in Wyoming and pray for the fires that are going on in Flagstaff, Arizona. We're getting the smoke from those fires. And from what Sue was saying, it's like 10,000 acres that are burning there in Arizona. So let's please keep them in our prayers. And Pachetta, full moon day. Yeah, I have just been so out of the planetary happenings. I don't know if we're in Mercury retrograde or what the heck's going on with planets anymore. I need Michelle Landers to keep me straight on all that. But I see it is a full moon day, so let's enjoy that. And don't forget to put your crystals out for that full moon energy. Let them recharge. And let's do a little recharge when we go into our meditation in just a few minutes. And Blue says, there's a scaredy pants here. The dogs got very afraid yesterday when my friend's Maine Coon cat poofed up and turned sideways. It was hard to get them out from under my friend's table. I'm grateful that the kitty is a real big lovey and poor gruff puppy. Aw, I know the Maine Coons are a really big cat. And that can be kind of intimidating, especially to another animal, right? They can look scary because they do look so mean when they puff up like that. That's what my Gizmo was. And he would do that when he would get angry. He would just have all his fur standing out and make himself really big. I was talking to the lady where we stayed in where were we? We went to Estes Park, and there are lots of bears there. Our hotel room came with a warning, and the warning was that bears come into the property every night looking for food, and we had to make sure there was no food in the cars, nothing that would attract a wild animal that they would want to tear into the car to get it. So we were talking to the lady as we were checking in, and I said, well, that's well and good that they come overnight, but what if they come and we see one and we're we encounter one all of a sudden? And she goes, make yourself look really big. I'm going, I'm not sure that works. I think I would just want to be backing away into a room somewhere or climbing upstairs. I just can't envision coming up against a bear in the wild, but I know that this is the time that they are coming out more, and they're coming out more with their babies, with their little baby cubs. I've seen a lot of video of the mamas and the cubs, and there was one, it was so cute. She was trying to cross a brook, and I guess it was pretty hazardous. The current was really fast, and she had the babies on her back, and the current was so strong, the babies got knocked off of her back, and she had to go on across and hope that they would make it. And there were some people in a boat that were able to rescue the two cubs. It was just the most amazing thing. They had to use their fishing net to help the bear get up into the boat. I don't know if you've seen that video. I think it's one of the Facebook shorts. But it was just amazing how they rescued those two cubs and took them to shore so they could reunite with their mama. And it said that the mama bear gave the person a hug, but I didn't see that part. I think that was just one of the fish bait things to have you watch the video to see what that would look like, because I didn't see it. I missed that part. Kathy, I have enough drama in my own life and no need for any more. Absolutely. We don't need to go out and look for anything, do we? Just living life and going day to day. Sometimes it can be just an uphill battle. We don't need to go out and find any more drama in the world. Chetta, you just finished praying for peace in the universe. Thank you for that. Thank you for doing that prayer for us to bring peace to the world. Annie 7, good morning. And good morning, Grayson. So glad you're here, Annie. And Kathy says, yes, and moon water. Yeah, put your water out. Let it get that beautiful energy from the moon. Let it get really happy. Have some happy moon water. The more you speak happy thoughts to those vessels that you put your water in, the more they shift and change and really treat your body well. For Chetta, any affirmations we can do for the full moon? Just full in peace. Just ask Gaia to soak up all of that beautiful full moon energy. You know, the full moon is a good time to let go. It's a good time to release. So that's what you want to do. Let's do some release and bringing in the power of the full moon when we go into meditation in just a minute. Isabel, good morning to you. And Kathleen says, Kelly Ripa always tells everyone to do that if you encounter a bear, and also to make lots of noise. Yeah, well, that's what this lady was telling us. She said they're just like a big dog, the ones that are there anyway. I know all bears are not that way, but these bears are used to people, and they're used to being around. When they see somebody, they'll run. That's the thought anyway, right? That's the hope that they will just go on their way. But she said they're just big scaredy pants. So if you make yourself appear bigger, if you make noise, if you yell at them, they'll run away. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to take your word for it and hopefully won't have to encounter that. But I know bears out in the forest and out in the wild, I don't ever want to have to just come across one and see that massive energy coming toward me. I'm like, no, I just can't envision that. And I don't know that I would survive that attack. Kathleen, if you encounter Otto Bear, he will just hug you. I know he will. I know that I love Otto Bear. And thank you, Kathleen, for putting out the beautiful, positive messages. Thank you for helping children to really get those messages of love and of hope and of acceptance. You know, the blog last night was about acceptance and about the fact that, you know, the only person we have any ability to make a change in is ourselves. And the more we can recognize that and see that, then we're going to, we're going to really live a more peaceful life if we realize that we have no control over anybody. The only person we can have any influence over is ourselves. And Blue says, speaking of Gizmo, his magnificent himself now blesses us with his love. He is half Maine Coon in this life. Yeah, loving my Gizmo, love your Gizmo, our Gizmo. He is just a magnificent being of love and light. That's exactly what he is. All right, so let me read the card again because there were some people that came in a little later. And if you have any prayer requests, go ahead and put those in. And tomorrow I will share the long list that we have so that we know who all we're praying for. But this is the card that we're going to focus on. And we'll go into a release and a blessing, full moon blessing in our meditation. So hang around. Enter the Jade Temple. Kuan Yin, in her temple of peaceful jade, causes all conflict to elevate to a higher, peaceful resolution. A resolution and healing of any situation that is concerning you is already underway. You are being asked to begin to feel the relief of that resolution now, so you can more readily melt into the divine solution and blessing of peace from beloved Kuan Yin. I love that image. Let's go into that jade temple. And thank you, Deirdre, for that beautiful prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for world peace. So let's go into our hearts and enter the jade temple. Let's do that. That sounds like exactly what we're needing this morning. You know, jade is such an amazing energy. It's such a beautiful energy that when we look at it, it sparkles. It carries with it that energy of healing, because green is the color of our heart chakra. So let's fall right into that place. So bring your heart front and center, and let's immerse it in the moon's light. Just breathe right into your heart, that beautiful love coming from the great central sun, from Source, God Creator. And exhale anything that's not serving you, anything that's unlike love, whatever that looks like. It could be an emotion. It could be a situation. If you have something going on that's pulling you downward, it's making you feel heavy, just let that go. I feel somebody with a heavy heart today. So breathe love and light right into your heart. And exhale whatever that heaviness is. Just let it go. because we're going to go into a place that's pure light. So let's take another deep breath in. Really see the love. See this amazing light coming from Source. Feel Divine Mother surround you, holding you. See the angels that are gathered. And then let go of anything. Just leave it here at the doorway, because you're not going to enter into this temple with all that heaviness. Whatever is causing it, just set it aside for right now. You don't have to focus on that. One more deep breath before we go in. Just bring that breath, that energy of love, right to your heart. And now exhale one more time. Let your energy settle down. See yourself standing in front of this beautiful jade temple. It's magnificent. See the columns that have been carved out of jade. I see a lion's head at the top of each column. Just acknowledge how much love was poured into making this beautiful temple that Kuan Yin is residing in. And as you walk up to the door, just allow the light that's shining from inside that temple to come all through your heart, to see if there's anything more to be released before you walk inside. Just do that examination. Scan from head to toe with this light that's illuminating you. This beautiful green glow that's coming all around you, swirling through you. And see if there's anything else you want to give over. If there may be a little bit of insecurity, doubt, anger, hurt, sadness, whatever's coming forth, that little speck that might have been missed, just allow the light to bring it to the forefront. And when you breathe out, just leave it right there at the front door. You don't want to walk through that door with anything that you're going to shed inside of that temple. This is a sacred place. This is where Kuan Yin is able to reach you, to really help elevate you and take you away from all the drama. So any drama energy, just let that go right now. Leave it on the floor before you walk into the temple. And then when you feel your spirit lift, when you feel like you're floating, just take that step forward. Just feel like you're walking on air right now with the lightness of your energy, with the cleansing that happened with the breath, with Kuan Yin helping you to scan through whatever's going on in your world. And walk through that door. As you enter the temple, find a place that's comfortable for you. Just walk around if you want. You can touch the walls. You can see the coolness and feel the coolness. You can see others walking around in your temple. See if there are people there that you recognize. Maybe there's someone that is in need of healing and they've come to this healing place. Just go to them. If you see someone you know we're lifting up in prayer, just walk over to them and just let them know you're there. Just say your hello. Say, I love you. Thank you for being here in this place, in this moment. And as you go further inside that temple, maybe you're helping somebody up the steps. Somebody that's a little weak in their spirit, in their body right now. Just help them up the steps of the temple. Bring them to the very center of the temple. And up above, there are openings in the top. And you can see that full moon just shining down. See the rays of the moon as it covers you and everyone that's inside. Just raise your hands to receive. Allow yourself to receive this beautiful energy that's covering you inside and outside, that's wrapping around you, really immersing in that energy of the full moon. Just let it cleanse, let it rejuvenate, let it recharge all the cells in your body. If there's a place inside of you that's not feeling well, a place that feels like it could use some healing energy, just pour that love that's coming in right into that place. Just like you would charge a crystal, just allow your body to be that crystal. Allow it to charge. Allow the shift in the energy. And let go of any pain, anything you're holding on to. Just release it. Bathe in this beautiful ray of moonlight as it comes through that ceiling, the openings, and comes right to where you are. Just allow it. I see some of you sitting down or laying down on the floor of the temple. Just allow yourself to be bathed in that light. Allow yourself to be lifted up by this energy. Let the healing begin inside of you. Just take a breath in and hold it. Then release it out and let it go with the moonlight. Let your breath be transmuted to positive so that all who are there in the temple with you are feeling positive energy. Now look around again. See if there's someone you recognize. See if someone is sitting in the temple all alone. And maybe they need to be included. Just go to them. If you see someone or you know that there's someone who's holding such heaviness in their heart, just go wrap your arms around them. Just say those magic words that we say every day. Thank you for being here. I love you. I lift you up for the healing that I know is available. Together, we're walking this path. We're walking each other home. Home is in our hearts. It's where the healing begins. So let all healing begin for everyone gathered today. Let's just take a moment. Let's give a moment of silence to all who are struggling, all who are hurting. As you feel yourself being bathed in that beautiful moonlight coming through, just allow it to come into your heart. And during this moment of silence, send it back out. Send it out to every being on earth. Send it out to Gaia herself. And just let that love travel and do what it's meant to do. It's going to heal. So all together, let's take a breath in and have a moment of silence. May every being on earth feel that love. May every being feel the peace inside of themselves. And may that peace permeate through our hearts and go out into the world. And now find your way to the doorway. You can either go back out the door that you came through to go into this temple, or you can keep walking through, exploring, seeing all the facets of this temple, and make your way out the back way. Never how you exit, just come back out into that glowing moonlight and just give gratitude to Grandmother Moon. Just say thank you. Thank you for the release that I did. Thank you for the newness that I feel, that fresh start, that fresh energy where I can manifest whatever I want to bring to me, whatever I want to call in. I'm placing it out there to the universe. I'm allowing myself to be ministered to. I'm allowing myself to go into possibility. So as you enter into the full moon energy, just open up to possibility, open up to potential. There are no limits. Whatever you want to put forth into the universe, put it out there now. And just see yourself. Hold that energy, seeing you already receiving whatever it is. I feel really good energy right now of all of you that were able to let go, all of you that were able to say yes. Yes, I receive. That's all you need to do. Just allow. Accept, align, allow, as Marietta teaches us. And let's receive all that beautiful energy into our hearts. And let's send it back to each other on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. Send more and more of that love as the day goes on. And let each being on earth know they're loved, know that they're cared for, know that they're lifted up. And I see our Marietta, our beautiful heart lady, says, when you feel down, just smile, because Spirit magnifies incredible loving energy and rise up, up, up to a higher plane. Yes, indeed, Marietta. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Oksana, I see you. Good morning. And Deirdre said, Thump came into the temple. Cats love temples. And I'm sure Thump loved that beautiful healing energy as he walked into the temple. Thank you so much for being here. Lillian, hello, darling. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy that you're all here today. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. And remember, you can go into this temple anytime you want. Just go back in. Enjoy more of that moonlight. Spend more time there. sitting with Kuan Yin and the masters and the angels, and just allow yourself to let go, allow the release, because that's what this energy is all about. The full moon is letting go of the past, illuminating everything that you don't need, and then bringing in what you want, your desire, your intention for manifestation. Just allow it to happen. I'm going to play us a little bit of Leo, and we're going to get out of here. And I will see you all at 4:44 Eastern Time today, and I will read the blog. I would love to have some of you come in with me onto the Zoom. Just come on in and let's have a discussion, because this blog today was about taking care of yourself. Take care of your own energy. We're the only one that can do anything about our energy field. So come in and have a conversation with me at 4:44. Hello, Rochelle. Thank you for being here. Annie, you felt the energy. Yes, you're outside enjoying the breeze with the meditation. I'm so glad. And I can envision you outside when that full moon happens for you later tonight. Thank you, Annie. All right, here comes some Leo. Get ready. Get the puppies ready. Auntie Jean, woke up. Good morning.
Earthlings, it's time to get up and get ready, because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play, it's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peace for peace, on a mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead, wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath and go into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today is a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team, and you can side with us. There is always no space in the pot for more love. Take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa.
Miss somebody this morning. Send them a message of love. Let them know that you love them.
Give me a cuppa full of joy.
Let them know that you listen to beautiful meditation. They want to rewatch
There's no
the
secret.
show.
We simply accept,
Meditation time in.
align, allow. AAA, morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa. Give me cuppa joy. 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 joy. Give me joy, give me Cuppa joy.
Oh my
Give me
goodness.
Cuppa joy.
I love it. Woo, that's right. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, everyone who gathered together this morning. Stay in your hearts. Stay in that peaceful bliss that you go into in your heart. And namaste, y'all. I'll see you this afternoon. I love you so much.